Alright, good morning everyone. Good morning. Um, I know I have the title, One Thing About Brother's Keeper. I'm not sure if I'm going to change it, but right now I'm going to do a Q&A. So, it's not that y'all have asked me questions in reality, but I can hear questions in the spirit. So I think I'm going to start with that, and then if it's meant for me to get into that other topic, I will. If not, so be it. So, one of the questions that I've been hearing is why I'm staying where I'm at. So basically, why I still staying with my mother. That's the question I kept hearing this morning. It's like, why she staying with her mother if she know that this is going on? So just to let you know, the reason why I'm here at my mother's house is because, one, that's what I was told. I was told to stay in position. When I first moved here, back with her after I left the psych ward the first time, she was the one that picked me up. So let me just go back a little bit. So when these people put me in the psych ward out of nowhere, I was there for 17 days, and then I was gonna have to move to another location, but she told them that I would come or live with her. So that's why I'm living with her. But in that time, I did do some things to try to get my own place. I actually had signed up for Section 8, where I can get my own place. I actually had a voucher. So I had a voucher to have my own place. The only problem about it was I'm not receiving enough of an income to provide for that place. So yeah, I could go. It would have paid for my full living expenses for the housing, but I didn't want to take a risk where I wouldn't have enough to pay for my necessities, especially knowing I have a vehicle or I don't live in a location where I can get bus transportation. Where I live at, we don't have bus transportation, so I would literally have to walk everywhere. We don't even have taxis and stuff like that where I live at. That's how small of a town it is. And on top of that, you probably say, well, why you don't just ask somebody? I don't talk to no one here. Okay? I don't talk to anyone where I stay at. The only person I talk to is my mother and my uncle, and that's only bare minimum. But as family-wise, even though I'm related to people here, I don't have no relationship with no one. Not even my own family. I don't have a relationship with anyone. And that's not because I don't want to, but that's the life I live in. Okay? Fortunately, that's the life I live in. So, there was plenty of times I wanted to move. I even signed up at a location for another house that lived. There was a place that in a city where my older two live at. I was trying to move back there. I put my name on a list, but somehow they said it was an income based place, nice place. It's an income place. Hold on. Everybody dying. Every time I'm sorry, my uncle just came in. Every single day, another person is dying in this town. Within the past couple months, it's been like a new person dying every day. But anyway, let me get back to my story. But anyway, I did put my name on the list for this apartment, and for some reason they said that I couldn't get the place due to the fact that I have eviction notice. I don't have eviction notice. The last place I lived at, yes, I was kicked out of the place because I couldn't afford it. But they voided the payment. They said I don't owe them, and I have documentation for that. So they said I had to contact the credit bureaus. I contacted credit bureaus. They said there's no documentation saying that I have eviction. So that's why I couldn't get that place. And due to me not having a job, there was no other places I could get at. So I've been doing everything I'm supposed to do to try to get my own place, but again, this was because they got these spells and all these people are connected together. Okay, that's why. Every time when I try to go out to do something to better myself for me and my kids, there's an issue. Even now, people probably I can hear somebody say, "Why you didn't just get a job?" Well, again, I don't have transportation. I will have to walk, and the fact that when it comes to, I have a son that's with me. My youngest. So I don't want to put myself in that situation where I'm working crazy hours in this small town, and then I can't get to where I need to get back. Because when I first was here and dealing with my mother, she would go out of town a lot, which out of town is like a 30-minute, 45-minute drive to the next city over. And there was so many times that she'll be just about to get back to the house in time for me to get him off the bus. That's when I was communicating with her. So I just don't want to take that risk. And plus, God told me not to. So me being here, it's not the easiest, but it is the easiest at the same time. It's just following God. God said, nope, don't do it. Stay where you're at. Even though they're doing what they're doing, God said, stay where you're at, and everything's going to be all right. Because when I first moved here, I didn't have an income. I didn't have anything. But thank God something worked out where I was receiving enough of money where I could pay her for staying here and make sure that my necessities was taken care of. When it comes to the older two, I'm going to tell y'all right now, as me being able to provide financially, I'm not able to do what I need to do when it comes to them. However, I've always been a parent that made sure that my kids had. So what I mean by that is this. Before this situation and we were split up, I always took care of my kids. I never asked their father for anything. Even when it came to years of me not receiving anything or whatever, I never asked them for anything. Never. Don't get me wrong. Was there a child support situation set up? Yeah, but there was a lot of times I wasn't receiving anything. I never went to them and be like, hey, you need to pay me. Hey, you need to do this. Hey, you need to do that. In the at the time when they was with me for the 14, 15 years, I think it was only one time that I said, hey, I need help. And that's when they was 3 and 4. No, when they were like 2 years old and they needed some pull-ups. One time. Once. That was the only time I ever asked for help. That was it. Other than that, I never asked for anything from him. If he ain't do his part, I said, okay, cool. I'm going to do what I need to do. If he ain't want to do, if they, and I never told the kids, hey, go ask your daddy for something. Never. I always did what I had to do for the kids. I don't know why. I just always went that tight that, you know what, I'm not going to force somebody to do a job that they know they're supposed to do. If you don't want to do it, that's cool. I'll take care of it. I ain't going to beg and I ain't going to please you. I'm going to do what I need to do for these kids. And I managed for a very long time despite what we was going through. So like I said, when it comes to my current situation, it ain't that I didn't try to get out. It's the fact that they locked me in. These people locked me in. And it's not that I don't have income or funding. They stole it from me. Okay? There's funding that's out there that's mine that was stolen from me by these people. Okay? So I'm straight. It's just they stole it from me, and right now I'm in a situation where I'm trying to get it back. Okay? So that's why I'm here. That's why I'm in the situation I'm in. It's a test at the same time. Because if I can handle myself in this circumstance, I can have myself out there when I get around y'all. That's it. It's that simple. So I'm protected. And I'm not stressed about it. And even though I know their spirits is still trying to attack me, like there were some people that came here last night. There was a car with some people that came in. They drove in. They came in the yard with no lights on. They turned the lights on just to back out, and they turned the lights back off to zoom off. It was like 3 people, I think. I couldn't tell. It was like 3 people in the vehicle. I know I heard them opening up the car doors and closing them. But yeah, it's the life I live. Hold on, I'm hearing another question. Do I feel safe? Yeah, I feel safe. I'm not scared. It's just spirits. I ain't scared of no ghosts. You understand me? You know, my thing is this. I don't sit back every day and be like, oh my God, are they putting stuff in my food? Oh my God, are they doing this and doing that? If they do, so be it. If I eat something and it's something in it, so be it. You understand? If it's my time, it's my time. You know, when you live life like that, you don't have nothing to be afraid of. Now, if God say, hey, you know, or the divine, somebody say, hey, don't touch that, that's something different. But I don't walk on eggshells. I just walk. You know, not by, my brain, something else rolling in. But, you know, it's basically what I'm just believing. So I get up every day. So my routine is I get up, I probably get up really around 2, between 2 to 2:30, 2 to 3:30 every morning. And that's how I start my day out. I get up early. I get up early. I start with the downloads of information. I get snippets. So it could be a word. It could be a image. It could be something in a dream. It could be different things. It could be different things that I could see, and it would trigger me to the next day. It's what give me the direction to the next thing that I need. So, like for example, I have a lot of dreams, and some dreams I can remember, some dreams I can't. But the dreams are more real than my reality. So, for example, I had a dream night before last, and in the dream, there was a woman and a child that came to me, and they had a box with pens in it. It was like 4 pens in the box, and they told me I need to sign this paper. And for some reason, I was like, something is off about it. I pulled the pen out of the box, but for some reason, I put the pen down and I left it alone. I was like, nah, I'm cool. But you gotta be careful about your dreams, because these spirits be doing stuff. So what happened was 2 nights ago, these elites, they try to get me to sign a contract with them in the spirit world, but they came in as different people. They never come in as themselves. They always pretend to be something else. But they try to get me to sign a blood contract because they want me to be a part of their organization, and they wanted to lock me in. So they try to get me to sign a contract. I just took the pen out and put it straight down on the paper, but I ain't signed nothing. So I think that was the last attempt to try to get me a part of their organization, but I ain't go for it because I ain't signed nobody contracts. I'm not about to do it. I'm be honest. Because of who I am, I doubt I ever touch a contract. It's like word is bond. If you don't stick to your word, then we're gonna have a bond of what to deal with. That's kind of really where I am at, because I don't feel like I need to sign off on anything, because I know who I am and you can't do nothing about it anyway. So I make the last choice one way or another. But yeah, so these are a couple of things I go through. But yeah, like my dreams sometimes give me ideas of what I need to talk about to y'all. I am an open book. I really am. I have nothing to hide. And to the world, that could be scary. Like, why you telling everybody all your business? Because I ain't got nothing to lie about. And ain't nothing you can hold over my head. So, like I said, whenever I get information, I'll let y'all know as soon as I get it. But yeah, I start my morning off around, I wake up around 2 something, sometimes around 1 o'clock in the morning. And I'm up until probably 7, 8 o'clock at night. Then I will fall asleep for a little bit. Once in a while I might take a nap. And just to let you know, my naps are longer than what the time limit is. So if I fall asleep for 10 minutes, that 10 minutes is about 5 hours for me. That's how I charge up. I'll be thinking that that's how long I actually be sleeping for. So a 10-minute nap is a 5-hour nap. So in reality, it's 10 minutes. In spirit, it's 5 hours. So that's why I'm able to stay awake as long and do as long, because my body sleeps differently. When it comes to me sleeping, I'm awake when I sleep. Just to let you know that I'm awake. I know how to rest my body, but I'm always alert. So technically, my spirit is always awake. My body gets the rest that it needs. And that's another reason why I look younger than my age, because I don't allow myself to stress out. I know how to manage my energy so I don't stress out. So that's why I don't look my age. What else? Any other questions before I get into this message? What? What you mean, how am I able to manage my energy levels? Somebody asked me something about my energy levels. How am I able to light up? In your body has a type of electrical charge. You can't see it, but there is electrical charge in your body. That's how you move. That it's like your heartbeat. How is your heartbeat moving? It has to be charged by something. So I think I posted what's that movie? Looks Who Talking. If y'all look at the beginning of the movie, look, if I don't forget, I'll add that. And Looks Who Talking, when they show how basically the baby is created, it's electrical charge, a shock wave. And what happens is that shock wave of light is what is your source. The more you channel it, the lighter, the brighter that source get. That's how your heartbeat and stuff move. Once your light go out, your heart stops. Once your light go out, your heart stops. Some people light is brighter than others. Reason mine is so light and I illuminate it is because I focus on the energy. Like, I don't know if y'all could tell, but the little fragments of hairs, like everybody have hair on their face and stuff that's very thin. Mine is gold. If you have to be close up on me, but the little fine hairs all over my face and stuff is actually gold. So I have gold all over my skin. You have to actually see it. And then when I was younger, it ain't like that as much now, but when I was younger, my hair, I had gold streaks in my hair as well. So it's like, the more I illuminate, the more I'm going to start looking more like a glitter color. That's what makes me shine. It's the energy. So your hair carry energy. Just to let you know, it carries energy. That's why some people, alright, I'm going to just shift to something else, but it's still on the same topic. As females, you know when females get pissed off, they cut their hair? Because it's symbolic to bad energy. Reason why people actually, like they say, oh, you're not supposed to cut your hair. Technically, you do. Okay? When you cut all your hair off, you cutting off old energy. No different than when your hair grows, you got new hair follicles. But what happens when your hair split ends? What happens? Why an end gets split? Think of splitters of an electrical cord that gets spliced. When y'all or you know when a person trying to not hijack a car, but they cut the cord so they can be able to turn the car on, and they have to take the thing and cut it so it can be able to charge up the car. That's the same thing. Your hair represents the same thing. Reason why people cut their hair off, because it holds energy. Your hair holds energy. It could be positive energy or negative energy. What your thoughts are, what your beliefs are, all of that represents in your hair. So if you have dabbled with a lot of negative energy, you might want to cut your hair off so the new growth, so the new energy can come through. If not, then you're going to have split ends, and that's what caused bad frequencies. So when I went through this process, my hair got cut off once, and then I had dreads. Once I had dreads, I cut all of that. I cut that off. It wasn't like bald, but I cut it to the new growth. So my hair was like that short. So the new growth came in. Once I did it, my mental got stronger too. So yes, that's where your energy source comes from. Your hair. Think of it like this. You remember when a person rub a balloon and the static, right? The static in your hair comes up. That's because you connected to the source. The energy, that's how you power yourself up. That's how you charge yourself up. We charge our hair Our heads is what charges our systems. Just to let you know. We get it from the light from the sun and the moon. That's how you get charged up. It's a natural frequency. You can't see it, but you can feel it. Hold on. Hold on. But yeah, so that's one way you get charged. Your hands, you get charged in your hands as well. Your hands have a frequency in it. You get charged with your hands and your feet. That's why back in the day, remember how kids used to walk outside with no shoes on? Because you had to get charged. That's why kids were so active and they were so hyper and they were so happy. Because the more you outside, the more energy you get, the more happier you get. When you're inside a house, picture the house as dust, as pollen and stuff. It messes up the frequencies. Okay, so when y'all stuck in the house or y'all stuck in a building all day long, it clogs up the pores because this is a vacuum. This is a vacuum, y'all, and it sucks in whatever you allow in. Your eyes are a vacuum. It sucks in whatever energy that it feels. So when y'all looking at stuff online, if you're looking at a lot of negativity, you're absorbing that negative energy through your eyes. Because your emotions can decide what frequency you're on. These are antennas. Your hair follicles are antennas. Just to let you know. Even if you bald-headed, you still can receive energy. Okay? But yeah, your eyes is a source. Your mouth, your ears, your hair. Okay? Your head, your hands, your feet is a source. Your private areas is a source as well, just to let you know. That's a frequency as well. Yeah, so you can charge up any type of way. So whatever you hear can determine what type of energy you're on. Whatever you see can determine what type of energy you're on. Whatever you smell can determine what type of energy you're on. Whatever you say can determine what type of energy you're on. Whatever you touch is whatever type of energy you're on. Whatever you step on is a type of energy you're on. Whatever you caress, like sexually wise, is what type of energy you're on. And in order to be on high energy, you have to be in a positive energy all the way through. When you're in a positive energy all the way through, then you will light up. That's another one. Is there any other questions? Hold on, let me clear the energy levels. My spirit's messing with me right now. Yes. No. Okay. Any other questions? Okay. I guess those the questions that I had, there was more of people that are seers that be around me. So there are people, I'm always watched. Okay, I'm always watched. To give you an idea what it looked like, so y'all remember, y'all know how like Ye have Sunday service, and you got the people that is wrapped around, that's singing, and then he's in the middle. That's how it is around me. I'm always watched. There's eyes on me 24/7. I'm always surveillance. So yeah. But however, even though I have that energy, then in the world, there's energy out here in the world for the ones that's connected to me. So they can see me too. Like tarot card readers, people that can channel, they can feel my energy because I'm connected. So they can, as long as they're on a positive wavelength, they can connect to me. They can sense what I'm doing, see what I'm doing, look at what I'm doing, a little bit of everything. So that's why it's like when it comes to me, okay, I can hear somebody asking questions. Somebody said, D, I'm trying not to curse all the time, but if somebody's like, D, how in the heck you can handle that? I just got used to it. When I was younger, it used to bother me that I knew that spirits was watching me. Now I don't care. Yeah, it don't bother me. It's like it is what it is. So somebody asked him, what if, like, if you're having an intimate moment, can people see? Yeah, they can see me. Yeah, it is what it is. We can block out to a certain extent, but if your mind, like ancestors wise, they're there. They already know what we're gonna do. They see the past, present, and future. So it's like, to me, it's like I don't even care anymore. And then to be honest, on top of that, well, be honest, I'm always honest. When it comes to these elites and stuff, they've been watching me the whole entire time anyway. So any person that I've ever been around or communicated with or whatever, either they was watching me or they was a part of the action. So I got to the point, it's like, I don't really care anymore. I don't care who hears me. And I know in the world, y'all like, Dad, that's not, when you are free, you really don't care about a lot of stuff. It's like, I can sit here and stress myself out because I don't know why I'm hearing the sound, the song, The Neighbors Know My Name, Trey Songz. That's what's in my head right now. It's like, think about people that have apartments and the walls are thin, or you live with family members and you can hear them. It ain't no different. To me, it's like, I really don't care no more. I'm tired of stressing that stuff out. I'm tired of worrying about what people think, feel, say, or do. So if you can hear, if I am, like I said, 'cause this is the question somebody asking me, if you can hear me, oh well, block it out or listen. I don't really care. It ain't gonna stop my progress, okay? And I'm not sitting here saying like, oh, I need people to be watching or whatever. I'm just saying, at the end of the day, I really don't care anymore. I don't care anymore. Watch or don't watch, I'ma still live my life. I'ma still go out here and do what the heck I want to do. I'ma still go out here and live my best life. I have been in bondage, torture mode, and everything for far too long to care anymore what y'all think, feel, or say. So you want to chime in and watch or not, I'ma still live my life one way or another. Any other questions? Somebody asked me, do I want more kids? I'm gonna say it like this. Yes, I wouldn't mind. My thing is this, and I'm gonna give like I'm gonna be honest about it. And it's not that it's a fear, and it's not that I don't believe. By me being married before, so by me being married and having kids, with both marriages, I ended up had to do everything by myself, okay, or had to deal with dumb mess. So it's not so much that I don't want anymore. Sometimes it's just thinking like, I ain't got time for the dumb mess or whatever. I don't have time for the stupidity. If I'm gonna have kids, I don't care how many kids I have, as long as the other person is going to be 100% in their lives as a family, and we are working together as a family, and we are doing everything as a family, because family means everything to me. So in this journey, and I'm just freely talking, I'm not even talking about with me and Ye or anything like that, just freely talking as conversation. Yeah, I wouldn't mind having more kids. I don't have a problem, because at the end of the day, they're a blessing. And I love my family, and it'd be nice to finally have the family that I always wanted. And long finances and everything is in line. See, that's the biggest thing, having a family and not being in a financial position to be able to take care of everybody and not have to stress out about those things. But knowing what God has told me, I don't have nothing to worry about. So yeah, I ain't, having kids is not a problem with me. I would love to have, another child or whatnot. Yon's my daughter keep talking about she want another sister. So yeah, I don't have a problem with that. Any other questions? How did I know Ye was it? Okay. So going through this journey, as I told y'all at the beginning, when I first came into, I've heard of his music before. I've never been a super fan of anybody's, by the way. When it comes to celebrities, I've never been like a super fan. I'm just like, I love the music, love the art, whatever, like that. When I first saw him in the vision, it was just trying to understand things. But what happened was, the more I started listening to the music, I'm about vibrations and energy. When I start listening to the music and not paying attention to the reality, that's what helped me to start connecting. So what happened was, I started listening to his music. And whatever God directed me to listen to, or the divine told me, okay, listen to this song, or listen to this interview and this and that. If y'all understand the saying, read between the lines, that's what was happening. So the more I started not focusing on what he was doing out here with these other females and stuff like that, I started listening to stuff. And I didn't listen through the lens of the materialistic. I listened through the lens of the spirit. Once I started connecting to that, I started hearing the true words. I started hearing I could feel the music. I can feel the words. And when I start feeling it, it felt like something that was missing was finally being connected. It's like I knew that I was coming through a point where I was understanding myself and acceptance of myself. But it was like if there was a chord or a string missing. You know how like on a guitar, how sometimes the strings can get broken? It's like once I started listening to his stuff, it felt like the strings that was broken finally was being repaired. And the more I start listening to stuff, the more I start hearing the melody, the more I start hearing the words, the more I start feeling the vibrations and the energy. And that's how I connected to him. And that's what helped me to start having stronger feelings for him. And I'm going to say it, fall in love with him. And it didn't take long. And it wasn't a fact about the money. It was never about the money. It wasn't about what he could do physically, or any of that. It wasn't even about, oh, he got this clothing business. He got these friends, or the celebrity world, the red carpet, or the money, the cars, and I don't care about that. It was never about that. Listening to him, I found I was able to connect to his spirit. The spirit is what I fell in love with. The spirit is the true him. Everything else is like clothing. You can put it on or you can take it off. So that's what made me connect with him. And then the more I connected, and the more the energy levels, and I could start feeling the energy again. Because as I told you in another video, when I was a kid, I was having issues with my legs. And the same issues I had then is what I have now. It's not an issue. It's just where I have a frequency. He was trying to contact me and communicate with me when I was a kid, but I didn't know what that was. But now looking at it, when I can hear his thoughts. Sometimes I can't hear all of it because I'm not allowed to hear everything just yet due to certain things that's going on in the world. But once I start being able to channel and be able to understand him, and I can actually hear him back and forth with certain things. Once I was able to feel him in the spirit, meaning like when I tell you I can feel electrical charges in my legs, or tightness in my legs, or squeezing, it's because I can feel his energy. What else? Even his music, that was really later on, what really connected me was he has a couple of songs on the internet, on YouTube, where you can't hear nothing, but there is music playing. And when my body could start moving to the music, even though you can't hear it, that's when I knew for sure it was real. because it was like a distant memory. It's like it was like a reminder. It was something that, it was like an energy that I knew that I felt before, but I couldn't remember. But I remembered that I had that energy before. So it's basically like a missing piece to the puzzle. But the crazy thing is, it's like, it was like finding the other part of me. So once I found the other part of me, I felt complete. And again, it's not about all the things he can do. It was just his personality or who he is. All the stuff that y'all sit back and say y'all cannot stand, that's what I love the most about him. Just to let y'all know that. Like the way he can come out here and speak his voice, speak his mind, the way he stands up against the bullies, the way he stand up for the ones that are scared, the way he's able to get out on stage and dance and run back and forth, and to be able to vocalize the way he is. I don't care. Y'all can say he crazy with the mask and stuff. Like, I love it all. You know, I love his personality. He's not scared to be himself. He's not scared to step out of the box. The way he is with the kids. I love how he is with the kids and stuff. How he just caring. He just a big heart. It's like a big teddy bear. You understand? As you look at a bear can look vicious in one sense and can be gentle in another. It's all how you perceive it. But yeah, his personality is what caught my interest the most. That's what I love the most. Not because what he can do, is the fact of who he is as a person, as a human being. Even if he didn't have any spiritual gifts or anything like that, that's what I love. Everybody else love what he can do for them. If y'all notice, I ain't received nothing from him. I ain't got a dime from him. He ain't doing nothing for me. Not a goddamn thing. The only thing that I receive from him is genuine love. That's it. And that's free. That is free. So when I come up here and I stand up for what I see or whatever and what's going on, reason why my connection with him is so strong, because that saying, I am my brother's keeper. He's mine. Once we connected, that's what I realized. That's my purpose here. That's really the big purpose here. My purpose is first and foremost to protect him. And his purpose is to protect me. That is my brother. I am his sister, but I'm also his mother, and he's my father. And also I'm his wife, and he's my husband. We're all of those things. So I am the child, and I'm his child, and he's my child. We are all of those things. Me and him are literally all of those things. That's why we have so many personalities, because we have so many roles. If y'all notice, when it comes to him, I'm the only person that know how to handle all of those personalities. So when y'all sit back and say, he got all these different personalities, I've seen so many different ones, because he plays so many different roles at one time. You just got to know which one you're talking to. And I'm the only one that know which one I'm talking to. Like for me, some days I have to be like a mother figure to him and talk to him. Like, even though he's grown, some days I got to talk to him like a child and be like, hey, you got to pay attention what you're doing. Watch out. You understand? Some days I talk to him like a wife. Hey, we on the same page. We got this. You understand? It's different things. Some days I talk to him like a brother. We laugh and we joke around like little kids. But that's the beauty about our relationship. That's the beauty about it, because we understand each other on so many different levels. So even when he does something that to the world y'all call screw up, I understand it on different levels. On different levels. As a parent, I'm proud of him, because he ain't allowing people to sit back and bully him. As a wife, I respect him, because he making sure he protects his family. as, as him being, how can I say it? What I say? Even as a child, I'm proud of him because he allowed his imagination to continue to grow. You understand? So I make sure I acknowledge those things every single day, because that's what we all need to do for each other. We don't have the prettiest story. We don't. We have the most heinous story in history. Me and him. Me and him. Reason why. Okay, now I'm hearing somebody say that. How in the world you forgive him? Wanna know why? Because he has killed me before and I killed him before. Yes, through time. Yep. You know Cain and Abel? That was us. He took me out. I've taken him out. We had a weird relationship. But that was because we didn't know how to respect we didn't know how to respect the roles we had, because we're the only ones that have the roles, because we are the originals. We're the originals. So we are everything. Do y'all know that when he, like I said, he taking me out, I've taken him out. And with these secret societies, y'all was a part of a lot of that stuff too. Do y'all know that when I say the whole father thing, because y'all secret society's taking me out, he's my father in one realm. I'm his mother in another realm. He's my sibling in a different realm. We have birthed each other back and forth throughout centuries, just to let y'all know that. Because we are the originals. We are the original mother and father, the divine. When they created us, they made copies. We are literally the exact copies of the divine. We are the original copies of of God, and as I call now, the Jezebel spirit of the mother. But when it comes to crimes and stuff, that was more so of the mother, not me directly, but the mother. She caused a lot of rifts, as I told y'all before. And what happens to a mama's boy? We already know how that goes. And what happens to a daddy girl? We already know how that goes. So we've been through a lot. And in our journey, what happened was we both reneged on our roles. That's why y'all was able to take control. Because neither one of us wanted to play a role anymore. Because we got tired of the stuff that was going on. We got tired of our parents back and forth fussing and fighting. When you know how they talk about thunderstorms, yeah, we got tired of the arguments. We got tired of the yelling and screaming. We got tired of the back and forth. We got tired of all of that stuff. And what happens to kids that go through that stuff? They lash out in different ways. Either they lash out on each other or they lash out on others. But what we did was we became rebellious. He went his way and I went my way. Because we got tired. Because when we looked at each other... Hold on, y'all. Because whenever we looked at each other, we felt like we was them. Because guess what? We are them. So when he went his way, I went my way. And he went underneath the mom role. She took over and had trained him into being that evil spirit. I became a Lone Ranger. I rebelled. I went and jumped ship. I left. How many of y'all kids out here that just decide to get up and leave? That's what happened to me. So I start jumping through timelines because I ain't want to be nowhere near none of them. Because I didn't like who they was. I didn't like my family. I didn't like how everybody was turning evil. I didn't like the whole thing of the bickering, arguing. I can't stand arguing. I hate it. And I know I say you don't supposed to say that word, but that's how I felt. I hated it. So what I did was I became a warrior in the streets, in the universe. Instead of taking my anger out on people that didn't deserve it, I went around to help other people or other universes that was going through drama and stuff. I went through that process and started helping other people out. I ran away. I was a runaway. Sorry, they shaking me. I became a runaway. I ran away from the problems. But what's so crazy is even though I ran away from the problems, it felt like the problems kept finding me. Every time I ran away, y'all kept finding me. That's why I said the other day, I don't know if I posted that video or not, but half of y'all elites and people, half of y'all was trying to take me out. The other half was trying to search for me. That's why they was a part of the team. Y'all didn't know it. Sorry, y'all. Half of y'all didn't know it, but half of them, they've been trying to find me for centuries, y'all. And then it's so many people that act like me or close to me. Like I told you, everybody have patterns. Everybody got their little codes with them. Excuse me, I'm trying to flash out early. But everybody have patterns. And for me, everybody been trying to find me. But one thing about me, I know how to camouflage myself. I know how to adapt to every environment I'm in. And what I mean by adapt, wherever environment I'm in, I know how to camouflage myself to look like I fit in when I don't. It's not that I'm hiding. It's not that I'm pretending to be something I'm not, because it's all me. It's a part of my personality, so I can chime into whatever personality I want to chime into. I'm sorry, I keep moving because he's squeezing me right now, just to let you know. He's getting turned on. That's what's going on. So he's squeezing the mess out of me. But yeah, so because I have so many personalities, because of who I am, I know how to adapt to any environment. That's why I get along with basically anyone. I can get along with any crowd or anybody, because of the different personalities I can chime in. But yes, I was a runaway. Matter of fact, the movie Runaway Bride, that's me. I ran away from him because I didn't want to. And just listen, while I'm talking, everything coming back to me while I'm talking. That's why he's like squeezing the mess out of me. I became a runaway bride because I didn't want to be like our parents. I didn't want to be like them because I couldn't stand how they was. I couldn't stand how things was. And it makes sense now because when I was younger, I didn't want to have kids. I was the one person, and this is my reality now. I didn't want to have kids because I didn't want to, it wasn't so much I didn't want to have kids. I didn't want to have a daughter because I didn't like the relationship that me and my mother had. But the relationship that my current mother and I had is exactly the same way that my original spiritual mother and I was. And I was scared because I didn't think that we was going to have a good relationship because it was so familiar to me. Because I'm so used to being pushed to the side and looked at sideways and all of that. But God blessed me with a daughter. Multiple, to be honest. But right now, my current situation, but we have an amazing relationship. But I learned that I didn't have to become what I didn't like. I just channeled what I didn't like and flipped it. So that's what that part is. But yeah, in our story, we've been through a lot. And so hold on, somebody asked me a question. Somebody said, is that why you can forgive them so easily? Yeah, That's why I forgive them so easily. It's like this, the whole torture thing and stuff, it's like a distant memory. It's like I know it and then I don't know it. It's no different than when, in my current reality, when I lost my ability to walk, right? When I was in that situation, it felt like forever. It felt like forever for me to be able to walk. But once I was able to walk, after it's like, dang, I don't even remember it. Like, it felt like it was just, it happened in one day. Like, I just lost my ability for one day and that was it. So that's kind of how it is when it comes to, like, the stuff that y'all done. It's like, man, I really don't care. Like, I don't care. It's like, y'all killed me so many times. Y'all did stuff to me so many times. It's like, okay. You understand? It's like, okay, it is what it is. All right. You know, y'all put these spells on me. Y'all made me go through different things. But it's like, okay. What else? What else you want to do today? Well, how else we going to do it today? Y'all going to mock me again today on something, you know? You're going to laugh at me. What you going to do? You're going to make me stand on top of my head or something. What you want to do? Make me trip and fall? Okay. Y'all going to, like, have sex with me in the spiritual world? Okay. Just be honest. At the end of the day, you know, I may sound crazy from what I'm saying, but I'm going to speak my truth. It's like this. How many people in the world have sexual dreams? Everybody. I'm focusing on adults. Everybody. So at the end of the day, I wasn't mad when I had a dream. So even though y'all thought y'all was doing something to heckle me or whatever, I got mine. I know. I'm like, what the heck? This child is crazy. I guess I am. A little bit. Maybe a lot of bit. I don't know. But it's on some real. How many of y'all sit back and have fantasies about different people in the world? Like your favorite musician or a rapper or a TV show host or you know, entertainment person. Y'all idolize people all the time. All the time. How many of y'all in relationships or whatnot, or even not in relationships, and be having fantasies wishing that person, you and that person was together? How many of y'all had those moments? Now for me, it wasn't that I was thinking about anybody specific. I really, like I said, I never idolized anybody like that to be like, ooh, I want to be with that person or that person. It was more so, shucks, I'm just having a moment right now. Okay? I'm thinking of some thoughts right now. I ain't mad about it. So even though y'all was channeling these thoughts within me, shucks, it is what it is. Y'all had y'all fun. I did too. High five. I'm sorry. I'm serious at the same time. I don't even care. Y'all thought y'all was hurting me. I was having fun too. Look, I had all the fun and none of the consequences. Oh God, this is crazy. Like I said, when you really look at life and you sit back and realize it's all a dream. It's all a dream. Life is what you make it. Life is what you make it. Life is what you make it. You can live through life miserable and ready to take on the world and be at the world, or you can accept the world and live in the world. You understand me? It's crazy. Like when I say I'm at peace, I'm at peace. You hear the music in the background? And then got the birds chirping at the same time, man. That's why I'm at peace. I'm at peace. I'm at peace. And all I do is sit in this room all day long. In this room. all day long. That's all I do. Sit in this room all day long. I go out. I may go out, get me a drink, something to drink, come right back in here. And I sit here and listen to relaxing music all day long. Right now, I'm looking at water. It's like a beach. It's blue water. Every day, I find myself in a new destination. I'm in a new destination. Wherever I want to be at, I'll put it on. I go on YouTube and I'll put that on and be there. Now, don't get me wrong now. You got to go to work. You understand? But this is my job. This is my life. This is what I have to do. You understand? But I'm at peace, though. Despite all the stuff that's going on and all the stuff these people are doing, I'm at peace. And that's where I want everyone else to be at. With whatever you do in this world, to be at peace. To be at peace. That's it. I don't ask for much. Just be at peace. Have peace in your heart. Like, I'm in a house with people that want me gone. And I still feel amazing. Their energy doesn't affect me because my energy is that powerful. And yours can be too. My energy is that high. Whenever I walk out of the house and I go somewhere, these people talk about me. I know they do. But I still smile and keep it going like I'm the only one in the room. Because I'm at peace. Despite what y'all do, like I see the mockery. I see it all. But I'm at peace. If I do say something about something, it ain't because it's even when it comes to Ye, it's not because I'm doing it because I'm, directly at us. We're straight. He's agreeing. We're straight. It's to help y'all out. Me and him are mentally at peace. We're both mentally at peace. Despite what the outside may look, we're both at peace. Whatever we do, we are doing it so we can help y'all out to get to the same page, to get to the same feeling. I'm not the only person in the world that had voodoo and rituals and spells put on. I'm not the only one. You understand? And it's not because, she got special powers, that's why she able to do it. No. The only special power that I had was believing in God. That was it. And believing in myself. That was it. I don't care that these people are trying to kill me. I don't care. And the only thing that when they try to kill you, and only way they can kill you is killing this and this. When you stop believing yourself and worrying about what everybody thinking or whatever, that's how they take you out. I don't care what they feel about me. Mock me, shucks. Put on the same outfit. I got this from the thrift store for $1.99. It's a dress, $1.99. Matter of fact, I walked somewhere and this lady said, "Oh, you got a pretty dress on." I said, "Yep, right from the thrift store." It was a $1.99. All right, go ahead to the thrift store. Go get you an outfit and put it on and walk around. Put some braids in your hair or something. Walk around, be just like me. You're gonna feel amazing. You're gonna feel good about yourself knowing that you only had to spend $2 and you feel great. My whole outfit right now, including my hair, I probably spent $15. $15. And I'm smiling. I ain't have to spend no $1,000 and all of that other stuff to feel good. $15, y'all. That's including the hair. Cause I did my own hair. I had to learn how to do it. You understand me? And I feel amazing. When you can get up every day and have the value within yourself, everything else is just an add-on. It's just a plus. That's it. The true gift is on the inside. That's the true gift. But when you get to that point, you want to figure out what the true gift is. You got to ask questions to get the answers. And when you start asking the right questions so you can get the right answers, you know how to keep your own brother in check. On that note, y'all have a blessed day.